Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today's topic is going to be on faith. Faith is such a beautiful ideal for so many reasons. And what we're going to do is we're going to dig into the elements of faith and how you can use faith to bring about the life that you truly desire. Faith is the belief in the unseen. So what does that mean? Well, I can tell you what it means in my life and the experiences that I have had when we talk about faith. But faith is something that is extremely important for people to understand. Because with faith, it is something that you can use to color in your belief in yourself, belief that you're able to acquire or amass certain things, faith that you can do certain things, the belief that you have what it takes to accomplish what it is that you're looking to accomplish. If you're looking to build a tree house or build a business, if you're looking to get stronger, if you're looking to improve your health with better eating, if you want to build your own house, no matter what it is, you have to be able to learn how to mix in the element of faith. Because if you're able to make things move in ways that other people just aren't. Now, when we talk about faith and we talk about the belief in the unseen, what that really means is that you're looking to something that is not on the outside of you. So, let's get an example. When we're talking about faith, you say you're driving down the street and you're driving on your side of the road. Believe it or not, you're implementing faith in those moments. Most people just never think about it. But you have faith that your car is going to operate properly. You have faith that when you put your foot on the gas, the car is going to respond by doing what it's supposed to do. You have faith that the people that are driving alongside of you on the road are going to do what they're supposed to do. They're going to adhere to the rules of the road. They're going to do everything that they're supposed to do to keep everyone on the road safe. There's a level of faith there. Because the truth of the matter is, that's not always the case. That's the reason why we see accidents. Because what occurred was everyone was under the belief that they were going to adhere to the rules of the road, but for whatever reason, whether it was someone being distracted, whether it was someone not understanding the rules of the road, whether it was someone's car malfunctioning, whatever the reason was, something broke down, something didn't work right, and it created a situation where what you believed to be true then wasn't true, and there was the effect of that. It's the same thing when we go to bed at night. There's a belief that you're going to wake up the next morning, but that's more tied into faith. The reason is because most people will never say to themselves, if I close my eyes tonight, will I wake up tomorrow morning? I don't know. Most people won't. There are a few that will, but those are other reasons and circumstances for why they would question that. But you're someone that's going through your day like normal, and you're going through your routines, and you go to lay down in your bed and you close your eyes. You're under the impression that the next time you open your eyes, it's going to be the next day, and everything is going to be moving along just like it did the day before. That's a level of faith. Regardless if we didn't see it that way, that's just what the case is. So with that being said, if you have faith that when you go to sleep at night, you're going to wake up the next morning, then you can use that same belief system to then create the things in your life that you truly desire. Think about when you walk from your bed to your bathroom, or when you walk from the kitchen to the living room. There's a faith that each step you take, you're going to be able to put one foot in front of the other, and you don't even think about it. It never crosses your mind. Do you ever think about how many breaths you take in a day? Of course not. The reason is because you have a belief that every system in your body is going to work properly without you even thinking about it. That's an element of faith. Because for some people, it doesn't. For some people, there's a breakdown somewhere, and then things start to not work properly, and then they immediately realize it, that wait, something's wrong, and then depending on what the situation is, panic can ensue, so on and so forth. But we have faith that certain things are just going to just be. So what we have to understand is that if we can implement that in things that have not yet come, in things that are yet to appear, yet to arrive, but have that same energy, that same belief, like you know. No different than if you take a penny out of your pocket, hold it up to your eye level, and then drop it to the floor. You know it's going to hit the floor the same way I do. Why? Because we know that gravity exists, right? We just know it, right? But there's a faith behind that, because guess what? Gravity could cease to exist. I know that sounds crazy, and it doesn't seem to make sense, but it could. But we know that it won't, at least anytime soon, right? So these are the things that you want to think about. Now, how can you implement that to bring about the things in your life that you desire? You have to move with the same energy. You have to say to yourself, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to create a business for myself in the next 45 days that will remove me from the current job that I have. Well, if you've never done it before, then your mind will start to second guess things. It'll say things like, well, can you really do that? You've never done it before. How do you know you can do it? How do you know that this is going to work? How do you know that this system is the right system for you? How do you know you're trying it at the right time? All of these questions flow through your mind, and that's okay, because that is what is supposed to happen. Your brain is going to do that, and that's perfectly normal. That's a perfectly normal thing that occurs. But what has to happen is you have to override it and say, I understand that I'm going to have these questions because I've never done it before. However, I'm going to move in faith as if it's already done. I'm going to move as if it's already completed. I'm going to act as if it's already done. And you need to ask yourself those questions. What would my life look like if I've met this thing that I wanted to accomplish? What would I move like? What would I feel like? How would I dress? Who would be the people that would be around? How would I go about my day? And then you start to color those images in. And what that does is that fortifies the faith, because now you're starting to see it for yourself inside of you. Now, it hasn't appeared on the outside yet, but you're seeing it on the inside of you. And so what happens is, as you keep replaying these images in your mind over and over and over again, you'll realize your posture will change. You'll start to move differently. You'll start to act a little different. You'll start to talk different. You'll start to walk different. You'll start to have a certain movement about yourself, and people around you will start to notice it. Now, you may not have created that business yet. You might still be struggling through the moments, or they might just be flowing through. And things might just be, each door is opening, and the next one's opening, and the next one's opening, and the next one's opening. But either way, it doesn't matter, because the bottom line is that you have to align yourself with what it is that you are looking to accomplish, and you have to move as if it's already completed. And if you can do that, you will be well on your way to wherever it is you want to go next. Till next time, guys, we'll see you in the next video.